Jason Blaine, Deric Ruttan, here you are at the SOCAN Awards winning for Countryside. Tell us about writing the song together.
Well, it was one of those things that years ago I had a song called My First Car, and we ended up talking about how when, at the time that song was out, a lot of girls would tell me I love the song, but my first car was a truck. So it really, a lot of it kind of...
That's right. I'm remembering this now.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
We talked about how, these girls that come to the shows, right, they're proud of where they're from. They're proud of to be from a small town. They're proud of their countryside. And I think it was one of those moments where we went, countryside.
Yeah.
Showing off our countryside. And it was like Deric said, like any other day, but when we got into the recording studio with this amazing band, and they just, boom, there was a moment where we looked at each other and we were like, all right, this is something. This is something really cool. But to be the most played song, Canadian country single of 2015 is just, we couldn't have known that.
No, there's no way to know. I mean, I think when you're proud of a song and when you think okay, we did it. We didn't mess this up. And I think we both felt that about this song. And then when the band, I was there when Jason cut this track, and like he said, it sounded immediately like it was on the radio. I mean, it's strange to describe, but yeah, I think but to have it go on and be the number one played Canadian country song, I mean, you can't. That's the kind of thing you can't predict. But we're obviously thrilled.
Proud to be back here again with this guy. We were here a couple of years ago for a song we wrote together called "Cool."
That's right.
And,
oh yeah,
remember that one?
I do.
Just a couple of years ago, we were right here.
Right. A lot of songs since then, buddy.
A lot of songs.
A lot of songs
You've
written
more than I have.
No, we've both written a lot since then.
He won't tell you. He's got the number one Blake Shelton song in America right now. Well,
before I do though,
yes,
let me ask another question.
Yeah.
You guys are in a really interesting position where you can be like hit songwriters in Nashville, write for people, get stuff cut, and yet you also have careers as actual artists here in Canada. It must be great to be able to kind of balance those two things.
It's great. I mean, that's the thing that I've enjoyed most about my career is kind of that duality and getting being able to come up here and do 30, 40 shows a year, which is about, honestly, and I think we can be honest, that's enough for me to satiate the performance need, and then to get back and write for other people. And I enjoy that challenge. We've both been blessed with that.
Yeah. It's fun for me. I probably have one of the best summers of my career playing Boots and Hearts this year in a couple of weeks with Tim McGraw, doing a show with Rascal Flatts in Halifax. It's great, but in just a couple of weeks, more importantly, I'll become a father of our fourth child, my wife and I. So we're going to need this SOCAN songwriting money to pay for food and stuff. So
yeah. Congratulations.
Thank
you. You have to write a song like he writes a song for Blake Shelton. I mean, Mine Would Be You, I'm sure did very well for you, and now you've got the new one, I Came to Forget.
Came Here to Forget.
Can you tell me about that one? And how it ended up in his hands? Did he ask for another one?
No, sadly no, Howard. He did not ask me. I know. But no, I wrote "Came Here to Forget" with Craig Wiseman, and of course my last big hit was "Mine Would Be You," which was Grammy nominated for Blake, but I got together with Craig like when Jason and I got together. It was just any other day, and I had this title, "Came Here to Forget." I threw it out at Craig, and we did what we all do, which is we sit and we stare at each other and we think and we scratch our head and we go, I wonder what that is. And it took us a couple sessions to complete, and it was sent to Blake from Craig, and that was a shock to me. That one, I was elated because I did not see it coming at all. I mean, my publisher, who's here tonight, called me and said, Blake just cut another one of your songs, and I was standing in my kitchen and I almost dropped the phone, and because I've got 5 kids, he's fixing to have 4. I've got 5. He's almost catching up to me, but so these, like Jason said, these songs matter to us because this is how we feed our families. This isn't, we're not out there just for fun. I mean, we have fun, but we do it for other reasons too. So anyway, it was a thrill to get that cut. It was number 1 in America, I guess, week before last. So again, awesome.
Amazing.
I'm just happy to be still invited to the party. So.
Yeah.
Thank you.
SOCAN is very happy to be part of you making that money on the back end.
Well, and I've been a SOCAN member since it was KPAC. So back before it was SOCAN. So it's a.
How old are you?
Yeah, you
My
look younger
goodness.
than you are.
I'm 107.
You look
but
great for
I drink a lot of
107.
water and I
Yeah.
don't eat fried food.
Oh, that's
So that helps.
Thank you guys. Have a great night.
Thanks, Howard.